Purpose of this workshop is create basic skill among the user for Python so that the user can learn advanced version of this Python. Okay, so elementary things that we'll discuss, and also there is one lecture on advanced application of this Python or image processing. Okay, so I will just wait for our head of the department to join. So Python in the market, if you see, the Python is very huge demand nowadays, mostly because it is used for artificial intelligence. So it is just like other languages. Okay, you can also use like other languages, and you can use some tools are there for artificial intelligence, data science. Okay, so this is about Python. I will just check whether my head of the department is available now. So welcome back again. So I will just continue this. Okay. So are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the screen? Please reply.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
So I will start now. My name
Yes.
is Dr. Sachin Borse. Presently, I am working as a professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering at Imperial College of Engineering and Research. I was associated with industry in the KSB firms for safety analysis. Then I moved to teaching. So this workshop is for 1 week. So it is for 6 days, excluding the Saturday. There is also session on the Sunday. So we know that computer program is what? Set of the instruction that will be followed by the computer. Okay. So what computer is doing, it is exactly following whatever the instruction we give. Okay. So that's why in some places we need such a we can say slave, we can say, which will follow our instruction. Okay. So computer program, whatever we write, it will do as per instructions. So it is a set of instructions that we call it as a program. So we might have seen different languages like C language, Fortran, C++. So similar to this language, there is a language called as Python. Okay. So this is also high level language. We know that there is a high level language and low level language. Okay. So high level language is, we can say it is for user friendly. So this is a high level language, and it is a general purpose programming language. There is no specific purpose for this language. Okay. It is used in the different domains. Okay. So name Python was selected from the TV show called as the Complete Monty Python Circus, which was broadcasted in the BBC from 1969 to 1974. We can visit the website of Python at www.python.org. So basically, as I mentioned, it is another type of programming language. We'll also see what is the different thing in the Python as compared to the other languages. This Python was developed by Guido van Rossum. Okay, so he just took different features of different languages, and he just developed another language called as Python. Python uses the white spaces, means what? Indentation, like the spaces, okay? For instead of brackets and keywords that we'll learn during the if or if loop, okay? So it uses indentations like spaces, white spaces, rather than brackets or keywords to delimit the blocks, okay? Like if loop or for loop, you can use without the brackets. So Python is, although mostly we know that Python is used for artificial intelligence, data science, but not only that, there are different application of Python. It can be used for desktop application. It can be used for web application. It can be used for database application. It can be for network programming. It can be used for developing the games. As I mentioned, data analysis, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things. So there are different applications of Python. So these are different modules for different applications. Like for scientific and numeric, we use SciPy, Pandas, IPython. For other applications also, there are the modules. Like web development, graphic user for user interface development, software development, system administration purpose. So let us come to the main point. Let us come to the main point. What are the let us come to the main point. What are the main features of the Python? So one of the feature is it is a simple and easy to learn. It is a free software. Please understand, it is a freeware and open source. What is a freeware means what? The software is available free of cost. Open source means what? We can see the source code of this Python and modify. That is called as open source. It is a freeware means free software. It is open source. Open source means what? Open source means what? The source code is available and we can modify that. As I mentioned, it is another type of high-level programming language like C, C++, Fortran. And one of the important feature of Python is it is a platform independent. Okay, it does not depend on the platform. Okay, and one of the thing I noticed that it is not for mobile application. We cannot use for mobile application. So what information I got from the internet. Okay. Okay. Now there are different compilers for the Python, but we'll use the online compiler from the programmis.com. Okay. This compiler we'll use, and one more compiler we'll use that is from the Google, that is a Google Colab. Okay, so I will just share this link to you so that you can do the program. Okay. Now, before starting, so major purpose of this workshop is a hands-on practice. So whenever I will tell you anything, we have to repeat on the your computer. So what I suggested that you use mobile along with PC or laptop. Okay, so that whatever I am doing, you can also do at your end. Okay. Now let us start with our main task. How to write a message to the user. Okay. So whenever we make the software, we print something on the screen for the user. Okay. So how to do that? Okay. So before this, what I will do, I will just share the link for compiler. So I'm just sending you the link for the online compiler. Okay. So I have shared the link for online compiler. Okay. So I've just sent you the online compiler. Okay. So what I will do first, I will show you the compiler. Then you will be little bit comfortable. Okay. So I will go to the compiler. What I will do, I will close the unnecessary windows first. Then I will able to share the. Okay. Now what I will do, I will share the window. Yeah. So you can see now compiler is online compiler. I will send you the link also. I will send you the link. I will send you the link. Please go to this link. Go to this link so that you can start now. Okay. So for comment is a line in the program which will not be executable. Okay. So you can see that we have to write hash. We have to write hash. You can see the hash here. I will just make little bit bigger size. Okay. So just put hash. Hash means what? This is a line, whatever we write after the hash, it will not be executed. Here we'll write the message to user. Okay. What is our purpose here? This line, This line start with a hash. Purpose is that this is a comment line, means it will not be executable. But why we are writing here? It is the reference for the programmer, because when the programmer comes back to the program again for modification, he should know what is the purpose of this particular region. Okay. So now we are writing one simple program to ask something from the user. Okay. So how to write? There is a command called as print and bracket. In the bracket, in the double quote, you can write whatever you want to write. Okay. Suppose I will say, welcome to workshop on Python. Welcome to workshop on Python. So what is the syntax here for print? You have to write print and in the round bracket, and whatever you want to print, you should write in the double quote, that is welcome to workshop on Python. So in compiler, once you run here, it will run on the right hand side. You press the run button, it will run on the right hand side. Okay, so I will just press run. What will you print on the screen? Here it will print on the screen whatever the information given. So it has written welcome to the workshop on Python. So I just gave a little introduction to this compiler, online compiler, how to run this. Left hand side we have to write the program, and on the right hand side you can see the output. Right hand side you can see the output. Left hand side we have to write the program. Okay, so I will again come back to the PPT. I'll just say again go to the PPT. So I am again back in the PPT. As I mentioned, when you want to write a message for the user means for the user who will be using your software. Okay. So how we write? We write with the syntax called as print with the round bracket. Okay. Now here you can see the example. Print where to print like my name is Anthony Gonzalez. Then next line, welcome to workshop on Python, and then last is thank you. Okay, can everyone try this program? Simple program. I will just move to the compiler. I will just move to the compiler. I'll just move to the compiler. I will show now compiler now. Share the compiler. Yes. So we have to print the 3 lines. What I told. First line is, my name is Anthony Gonzalez. My name is Anthony Gonzalez. The first line I want to write. Please see that the round bracket, it starts with the double quote, end with the double quote, and you can see the green, okay, that will be printed. Then welcome to workshop on Python. And last line we have to say thank you. Please understand, each print will be executed on the different horizontal lines, okay? If you have finished this, then you just press the run button. What run button will do? It will execute the program. What run button will do? It will execute the program. Please understand, this is very simple. Why I'm taking very slow?
Draw this diagram.
So that I'm taking very slow so that you will able to learn something from this workshop. That is my purpose. So, okay. So now I will press the run button. Now all three lines will be executed. First line, horizontal line, it will print, my name is Anthony Gonzalez. Then next line, it will print, welcome to workshop on Python. Next, it will print, run. Thank you. So just press. On the right hand side, you can see first line. It is printed. My name is Anthony Gonzalez. Then next, welcome to workshop on Python. And next, it is the thank you. Okay. So go to the compiler. Try this. Try this. Very simple. Now, unlike other languages where printing and reading the value from the screen, from the user, is done in the separate lines, horizontal lines. But in the Python, we can do in the same line, okay? We can read as well as print in the single line, okay? That I will give the example. Okay, that I will take the example. Like in the same program, we say name. Then we need name is equals to input. So in the same line, what we'll do? We'll write message as well as read the message. Okay. So input, I will say, what is your name? Okay. So what it is doing, it is taking the variable here, name. It is taking the variable as a name and putting equals to whatever is written by the user. Okay. So what we are doing, we are writing on the screen, what is your name? And that will be whatever is the response given by the user, it will be taken as the user name. Okay. Now we'll just check what is entered by the user. So I will say print. So I will say print your name is So I will write the name of the variable as name. Please understand, we have done in a single line. So we have asked the user and he is entering. In the same line, we have put that input from the user as a name. Okay. So I will just run this. Are you able to do this? Please reply. Are you able to do this? I'm going very slowly. Hello. So please understand, in the Python, in a single line, we can communicate with the user and as well as read the value from the user. I think there is one chart. Yes. So I will just run this. Here I am writing plus. Plus means what? Concatenate. Okay. It will combine. Means it will combine your name is and whatever is stored in the name. Okay. So I will run this. So it will ask. Now what is happening? After question mark, it is immediately asking. Okay. So I will write here Sachin, or I can write here Anthony. Anthony. Okay. It is giving some error. It is giving some error. What is that? Okay. So input name. The print code is correct. Just give the here space. Then run. What is your name? Sachin. Your name is Sachin. Okay. I'll just give a capital name. Okay, it is correct now. Okay. So what is happening here? It is concatenate, and that's why it is combining here. Okay, after printing. So